You're very pretty.
Oh, you're liar.
We're here at the Mahogany Market and it smells like wet feet and fresh fish, which is exactly how every market should smell like. This palenque is filled with lots of fruits and vegetables and I'm really excited to see what we can find here. I'm sure we can do a lot of great recipes. I'm looking for ingredients for 2 different recipes. One will be fish-based and then something using just all this magnificent fresh fruit and vegetables. So let's see what we can find. I'm looking for pork chops. Yeah, you have 4 pieces. Alimasag.
Ilang kilo kaya?
They're still alive, which is a good sign. A lot of people actually use the word tilapia nowadays, but also a lot of people don't really know how to say it in other countries in the world, so let's check on that right now. It's also known as St. Peter's fish, lemon snapper, cherry snapper, Nile perch. Let's go. You gotta love cooking with fresh herbs. It's the best feeling in the world. We're done, we're good, yes. So I must have spent a total of barely 800 pesos and I have literally bought plants, whole fish, pork, vegetables, so much stuff. Go to your local market, trust me, it's worth it to buy your ingredients there. We're here today at Balay Taal and we're going to be making some wonderful food from whatever we bought at the market. Now, we're cooking outside, so we're dealing with the elements as much as possible, keep the ingredients very simple, but you can still create beautiful dishes. So, I've got some nice tilapia here, then I have some blue crabs, and then I have some shrimp that I'm going to make a nice sauce and stock out of, and I'll serve that with a nice white corn hash. We're first going to start with our stock. We're going to put some olive oil in there. I'm gonna fry this up until it gets nice and brown. Now I'm gonna take a red onion and do the same thing. In there with my garlic, a little bit of ginger, 1 knob really finely chopped as well. Now once this is getting nice and brown, I'm gonna add in the different ingredients that are gonna give our sauce just that nice tangy taste. So that's gonna be some tomatoes and some carrots. Okay, now that all those flavors are in there, they're ready to get stewed together, what we're gonna do is add the different type of seafood that we're gonna be using here. I'm gonna take a couple of shrimp, and I'm gonna separate the heads from the bodies straight into our pot here. Mix it up. Now I'm gonna add our crab. Just cracked it in 2. Smells like the sea. Now in there, I'm gonna add a little bit more oil, and then some rice wine vinegar, some salt, some pepper, some Spanish paprika, which we all know grows wildly and abundantly in the hills of Tagaytay. We're just gonna add some water, let it boil. We're gonna keep it there for about 20 minutes until everything gets together nicely. We're gonna do our corn. So I'm just gonna slice that. A little bit of olive oil, just a little bit of garlic, just give me a bit more flavor. And then we're gonna add the corn straight in there. So that should go for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes to cook down properly and to get that nice caramelization that you're looking for. I'm gonna take this fish, so all we have to do now is really just cut into it, just make sure that it's nice and clean inside. Now I'm just gonna adjust the seasoning with a little bit of fish sauce, so about 2 teaspoons, large lemon, give that a good squeeze, and then we're gonna add a little bit of chili, put that in there, and a bit more salt. I'm gonna give that maybe about 10 more minutes for all those flavors to come together nicely. Okay, while that keeps cooking, you're just gonna take your fish and we're just gonna season it. A little bit of olive oil and some salt and some pepper. Very importantly, I'm gonna devein my shrimp so that you have a nice clean taste when you eat it all together. And I'm gonna season my shrimp with some salt and some pepper as well. I'm just gonna take a little bit of butter, 1 teaspoon, into the corn, and then I'm gonna throw in some spring onions. Probably my favorite way to cook seafood, and that's with butter and olive oil. My butter is completely melted. We're gonna start with our fish, skin down. I'm gonna throw in some fresh oregano in there. I'm gonna use the heat of the butter to cook the top of the fish. Once my fish is almost there, I can see that maybe halfway up it's nice and white. I'm just gonna throw in my shrimp as well. Look at that beautiful color. That makes me really hungry. Then I'm gonna take my corn and put that in the middle here. Then I'm gonna take my fish, my shrimp are gonna go to the side. So basically what we have here is like a Filipino stylized chopino, a nice soupy broth seafood base that you can build upon with different types of steered tilapia in there, some nice caramelized butter, shrimp on top, and then some corn just for some texture and that integrity. And you have something that's absolutely beautiful, extremely healthy, not expensive to do, and all fresh, made from the market. Market to pan to mouth, and it's absolutely fantastic. Next week we're actually doing the other video with the pork chops that we bought. So please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'll see you guys soon.